Ender Magnolia Bloom in the Mist may be a long and forgettable name, but don't judge a book by its cover, because this isn't a book, it's a video game. And a really good one at that. A direct sequel to the quietly brilliant Ender Lilies Quieter to the Night, Ender Magnolia looks to springboard off that first game and build upon what it did well. It's been out in Steam Early Access since March 2024, but it's recently launched in 1.0, so now's the perfect time to pick it up. In Ender Magnolia, you play as Lilac, who wakes up in an abandoned underground laboratory with little information other than possessing the ability to absorb the power of the homunculi that roam the land. These monsters have brought about the world's downfall, and it's up to you to claim their power as your own, in order to recover your lost memories and find those who were once closest to you. The key mechanic of this, as well as the previous title, is the way combat is tied to these summonable characters. Your protagonists themselves can't fight in any way, only run, jump, dodge, and heal. Instead, you absorb the power of characters you meet across your journey, and have them do the attacks for you. Having their spirits carry alongside you, fighting your battles and protecting you, adds weight to the narrative through the use of gameplay. You have up to 4 slots in which to assign the homunculi, each with their own distinct attack styles. These can be upgraded by finding key materials throughout the world, adding more distinct strategies to combat. This system allows you to mix and match various mechanics to match your playstyle in a way that ties nicely into the game's overall narrative. Ender Magnolia strikes a nice balance between bombastic action and chaotic set pieces and quieter moments of reflection with your party members. It's an excellent system that means 2 separate parts of the game come together to make more than the sum of their parts. You can also upgrade your abilities through equipment and relics. Equipment boosts your underlying stats, and can be bought from the crafting shop having gathered enough materials. Relics, on the other hand, are found both throughout the world, and gained as rewards from boss and mini-boss battles. These apply specific buffs to anything from damage, health, and even your character's movement. No matter your preferred playstyle for these types of games, there's something here for you. Being a Metroidvania, there's plenty of backtracking, exploration, and ability unlocks that give you access to new locations. One nice feature is the way the map works. Basically, areas in which you haven't found something, an item, a document, or even a secret, are greyed out. Once you have found everything in the area though, the map turns blue, meaning that you know you don't have to go back there again. Locked pathways are also highlighted automatically, so you won't forget places you need to come back to later. Another neat addition is difficulty levels, something surprisingly uncommon for this type of game. You can adjust the challenge of various things, from enemy health and damage to how often you're attacked. We're seeing these sorts of features more and more, and it's always a great thing making a game more accessible as far as I'm concerned. The art design of Ender Magnolia is immediately striking. A gorgeous blend of Japanese animation with meticulously painted backgrounds, which allows for both great characterization and subtle attention to detail. Cinematics consist of a similar combination of anime visuals with effects that offer a dreamy, ethereal tone. This is accompanied by an equally beautiful and melancholic piano soundtrack that lends a sorrowful air to the game's grim setting. This is also interspersed with some punctuated synths and gentle vocals, hinting at the more sci-fi elements of the game's world. However, there are some noticeable absences in terms of audio design. There's no voiceover for any of the dialogue, and some visual effects lack an audio equivalent, dampening their impact slightly. However, these are only minor gripes in what is otherwise a feast for the eyes and ears. You don't need to have played Ender Lilies to enjoy Ender Magnolia. The only difference between the two, arguably, is the stronger focus on narrative and relationships between yourself and your support characters. Much in the same way fans of musical artists complain when they change direction, I think this will satisfy original fans by giving them more of what they enjoyed. And if you're a newcomer to the series, this is an excellent game to jump into. It's classic Metroidvania, excellently designed, and with enough unique features of its own to make it an easy recommendation.